All right, Nick, let's talk a little bit of real estate here. All right. I was online today, saw a really good article on, real estate agents, Inman Report, okay, that said that 49% of real estate agents last year sold one or zero homes. What do you think about that
Man,
statistic?
yes. Well, I do know that a lot of people maybe hold a real estate license,
Sure.
but don't practice real estate as their normal profession.
Yep.
So that may skew some of the numbers. Sometimes they'll run those as far as, pulling those out.
True.
But one, I think it highlights how tough of a time a lot of people in this industry are having,
Yep.
right? It shows lack of inventory. Can't sell homes that don't exist,
Yep.
that aren't for sale, I guess, right? There's certainly been a pullback in demand of buyers, affordability at an all-time low, certainly challenged. I think it sets with a lot of the rest of the economy right now. There's a pullback in a lot of professions. I know we keep getting these jobs reports that say, "Oh, hundreds of thousands of new jobs created," but I'm always curious, like, what are those
Yeah.
jobs, right? It's not tech, it's not real estate, it's not mortgage. So where are we seeing this growth in our economy? But I also think how rough that is from a buyer's perspective, that you and I both know, like, things change quick
Yep.
and they change rapidly. So unless you're consistently doing deals and having transactions, you can get left behind pretty quick.
Yeah, I think you bring up some really great points there too. I think, not only are those great points, I think one thing to highlight here with this report is get a professional, right? Now, not I don't want to say that these people who are doing one deal, zero deals a year are not professionals, but I think with any business, you need to be involved on a daily basis, right? Know what's going on with the real estate market. Have somebody who's working on your loan or your actual real estate purchase, which is probably going to be the biggest purchase of your life, who's doing this on a daily basis and has a lot of reps, right? We all know the, statistics about, doing things so many times you become a professional or an expert, right? I think it's very important to have people with a lot of career sales, okay, in lending as well as real estate, all right, to guide you in this purchase, okay? That's why I think a lot of people are going with agents who have been doing this for a long time and are successful and have a lot of transactions. And I think that's
How will
important.
that change in July? Like, do you think this is a precursor? Like, hey, if 49% aren't doing deals now, and then it only gets harder, or there's now an extra step that has to be taken, is that number, is that percentage going to even go up from here?
I would imagine it does, right? And I think that that's probably, a good thing for, agents like myself, maybe a bad thing for some of those people who are not doing a lot of transactions, as you kind of highlighted with lower inventory and things like that. But yeah, I mean, I think the people who are doing this on a daily basis are learning about, you got to adjust, right? And you got to adapt to new things that are coming out, as well as new things that are happening in the lending world. So I think that's going to make a huge change where a lot of, professionals who are doing 20, 30, 40, 50 transactions a year are going to probably be doing more of the transactions. And I would encourage any, buyers or sellers to be using those agents because I think it really helps in the transaction.